Ajax can breathe a sigh of relief, well, certainly for now, because sources are telling Manchester United that they won't be spending any money in the January transfer window. Given the squad that they have now under Ten Hag, is this good enough, for example, to finish in the top four this season?
That's going to be a really good question. You know, the thing is the partnership between Martinez and Varane, if that can really works out really well, I think he has got a good base. And I think, you know, when you look at teams now, if you look at City, they play almost like 8 or 7 players always play. And Man United has to do the same thing, because if he has a team that's strong enough, you know, like he brought his Antonio in, so he can cover the right hand side for him. His left, so he got Sancho's, he can play so many. He got the striking forward, you know, he's got to pick and choose Ronaldo and whatever. But the key thing for him now is that can he make sure that his team can keep performing the way he wants them to perform? Because what he really wants is he wants to play. He wants to win, that's normal. But he also wants to do it beautifully. That is very tricky, because that's the Dutch football. The style of Dutch football is we don't always learn how to win. We also want to win beautifully, and sometimes that can hurt us really badly. And I think if he can do that, and he wants to ease the market and focus on the players he has now, it also helps him to get to know the players better if he doesn't go and keep going into the market.
What do you think, Shaq?
I don't think there's an immediate need right now. At least as United sit right now, having won 4 on the trot in the league, having won in the Europa League, this team that is playing right now under Ten Hag deserves the chance to prove whether they are top 4 worthy or not. So as we sit, given the results that Manchester United have had, aside from, what was it, Brighton and then Brentford, but the 4 wins, including Liverpool and Arsenal since, says that this team is trending in the right direction. So if I'm Ten Hag, I'm not necessarily thinking about what's needed for January. I'm thinking about making sure, keeping this team trending in the right direction, see exactly how good this team can be. What we've seen over recent weeks suggests that they can finish top 4, and then making an assessment. Now, come October, things may come apart totally at the seams, and the team may regress to what we saw to start the season. But the football and the results that this team has gotten over recent weeks says, let's see where this goes.
They've got those results, of course, Frank. Without Cristiano Ronaldo featuring in the starting 11, it seems like almost his star is fading fast. What should his next move be?
That's very hard, you know. He has the time to retire, but I think he doesn't want to do that. I think he wants to prove, and he's maybe right, because until well, if you love football, you have to play until what we say the last breath. You know, never give up before, because you're going to regret it. He loves football. He wants to keep on playing. I understand that. I always say that the retirement decision is part of your career. And I don't know, I think he can serve another club. I would have loved to see him play for Chelsea. I think Chelsea would have been good for him, because he would have been served. I don't know with Ten Hag how it's going to work. And I think it's maybe why Ten Hag doesn't want to change too many things during the winter time, because he created a certain atmosphere, and he knows that some other players are going to leave next summer, and bringing elements on the winter time will bring maybe another atmosphere, maybe another other personalities, therefore other characters. So with Cristiano Ronaldo, it's going to be up to him. I don't know what he wants to do, and if he wants to go to Sporting, I think he has enough money to go for free, and I already talked about that when he was at Juventus, and he should have done that instead of trying to get more money where everybody can agree that he has enough, especially with endorsements. He doesn't need a salary, let's say. He can choose wherever he want to go, because everybody's going to be pleased to have a player like him where they don't have to pay him, because he's going to serve, and he can go to big top clubs, and I think he can serve the top clubs. And again, if Chelsea can find the striker they want, if Aubameyang is not working for that, maybe he can go there if he goes for free. And he will have the chance to play again in Champions League. That's what he wants. I wish him the best, because I think he deserves the best, because he's been one of the best, if not the best striker in the world.
Mario, what do you think he should do next?
No, for Ronaldo, like, look, one thing is clear, yeah, you want the best for the kid. I think he was a top player. You understand? Look, there's not a lot of players that are faced, but facing him definitely, made your body shake because you knew you had to be on top of your game. So now that is kind of going away a little bit because now I think he's more focused on scoring goals. I think he should go where he plays. I think that's one of the key things. Look, Frank said he should go for free. I don't know if free was going to be the option, not because he needs the money. I agree with him. But I'm just saying, like, for the balance of the team, he needs to go where he feels comfortable. And I think that should be
but
a team.
Mario again, I'm sorry, Mario, I'm going to cut you off.
Yeah,
Mario, but in fact, if who's going to be able and who can afford to get Ronaldo right now with the salary that he has? Every doors are closed because he's 35 or 36, because it's so expensive. Nobody wants to bet on that. So it's why I'm asking that. I'm not asking that, for good spirit or whatever it could be. I just say that because that would be a possibility for him to play a good club.
You want him to play for free. Don't take a salary. You want him to play for free. Don't take any payment.
No payment because he has 100 million per year on endorsement. He doesn't need that.
He doesn't need that. But the thing is, the payment is not about like he needs the money. It's just a balance in the team. For me, I go clearly like, look, for his service and, and seeing how he built his career. This guy is not going to be a kid that's going to come into a club and say, like, I'm going to do it for free. And it's not about the money. I'm not talking about the money because money is not, after a while in life, that is not one of the key factors in your life. But one of the key factors in your life is just making sure that you fit in the team. And fitting in the team, that's part of it. Then I say, like, when you say, like, okay, let's say the option would have been like he goes to Chelsea. If he goes to Chelsea to play the Champions League, if he goes in the winter, he says, I make that move, I go to Chelsea. The thing is going to be is, what he brings with him, you have to make sure that the coach and the group is ready to accept someone like him. I'm not saying about his quality. I'm talking about everything around him. And that is what the key factor is that people have to ask themselves. Do you want something? Because you clearly have to divert the team towards Ronaldo's direction. If you don't want to do that, you have a problem because then you're bringing in somebody for no reason. And I think that is what's happening in Man United.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN Plus.